Did you know in the polynomial functions to express about for the following theorems which you know about for the mathematical it is known as a non-negative integer? Trust me. Okay, now let's be sure about that. A negative, it is non-negative integer because the polynomial degree should not be negative. If the polynomial degree must be become negative integer, this may not be polynomial function. And this way we are going to teach you how can we express. So try to know what the correct practical function we are going to use in mathematics. For science and technology, we have to express what the correct formula is. Let's check one by one step.
When we're calculating a polynomial equations, we can use like p of x for x to the power of 17 plus 5x to the power of 14 plus 7x to the power of 10 plus 16 to the power of x6. So the higher degree must become at the 17. So we have to say here p of x is 2. And the other equation p of x is 2. So the higher degree, there is no degree. Because if there is a degree here for the exponential, let's go to the zeros of polynomials and their multiplicities. To calculate the following pointers with factor theorem to determine the zero root test. P of x is equal to x minus 3 the whole square plus times x plus 4 the power of 5. This is easy way. The factors must be 3 at the multiplicity 2. And the factors must be minus 4 on the multiplicity as 5. This is the most important way to calculate when we can determine also the correct way. When we go to the p of x, which is equals to 5x cubed minus 4x squared plus 7x minus 8, which is equals to 0. This is not a difficult way. We are going to solve it how we can determine the zeros. P of x, which is equals to 5x cubed minus 4x squared plus 7x minus 8 which is equal to 0. Let's determine by using the standard ax cubed plus bx squared plus cx plus d which is equal to 0. Let's determine by positive 1. 5 plus minus 4 plus 7 plus minus 8 which is equal to 0. So if you add them, it becomes 0 and 0. So it must be it is also the zeros of roots will become 1, positive 1. Now we can determine by using the synthetic division or how we can divide it and how can we learn. P of x which is equal to 5x cubed minus 4x squared plus 7x which is minus 8. Let's determine by highest common factor. By using the highest common factor, positive 1, negative 1, positive 2, negative 2, positive 4, negative 4, positive 8, negative 8. So we can determine the synthetic division we are going to see. 1, it's jump with 5. 1 times 5, 5. Minus 4 plus 5, 1. 1 times 1, 1. 7 plus 1, 8. 1 times 8, 8. Minus 8 plus 8 is 0. So the remainder will become here. P of x which is equals to x cubed minus 4x squared minus 7x plus 10 which is equal to 0. So let's determine by 1, positive 1. 1 plus minus 4 plus minus 7 plus 10 which is equal to 0. If we add them, it becomes 0. Let's go P of x which is equals to x cubed minus 4x squared minus 7x plus 10. Let's use by highest common factor of 10. Positive 1, negative 1, positive 2, negative 2, positive 5, negative 5, positive 10, negative 10. So let's determine by using a synthetic division. 1, it can be jump. 1 times 1, 1. Minus 4 plus 1, minus 3. 1 times minus 3, it's become minus 3. Minus 7 plus minus 3, minus 10. So 1 times minus 10, it's become minus 10. Minus 10 will become 0. Let's determine by a quadratic formula x squared minus 3x minus 10 which is equals to 0. Let's determine, take out the quadratic formula. X minus 5 times x plus 2 which is equal to 0. X which is equal to 5. And x which is equal to minus 2. We can factorize them. So the correct solution set will become 1, minus 2, and 5. So this is the most important way we are going to check about learning the calculating polynomial equations to determine the zeros of polynomial function and with their multiplicities. Nowadays, have you ever tried to calculate the zeros of polynomial function? If you have any question, you're going to join with me on this channel, on Telegram, on Facebook, on YouTube. So have you ever discovered on that? Please give us a comment.